What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome back to Suplex Saga, your go-to destination for breaking down the most insane, shocking, and action-packed stories in the wrestling world. Today, we're diving deep into a narrative that has completely taken the WWE universe by storm. A storyline so layered with betrayal, family feuds, mystery, and raw power that it's being hailed as one of the most dramatic twists in WWE history. We're talking about Jacob Fatu's explosive new alliance, his shocking betrayal at Money in the Bank, the game-changing debut of Hikulio, and the emergence of a hooded enigma who has left fans around the globe guessing and theorizing. This isn't just another storyline. It's the beginning of a civil war in the Bloodline legacy. So how did we get here? To understand the gravity of Jacob Fatu's move and how it's altering the WWE landscape, we need to rewind a bit. The story begins with the legendary Bloodline faction, originally led by none other than Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the man who dominated WWE for years. Under his reign, the Bloodline was more than just a faction. It was a dynasty. Roman, his right-hand man Solo Sikoa, the USO twins, and eventually Jacob Fatu and Matteo, all stood tall as an unbreakable family. Roman's leadership was rooted in control and dominance, but it also came with charisma and gravitas. When Roman lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in 2024 and stepped away, that leadership vacuum started to destabilize the foundation he built. Solo Sikoa, the street champion, stepped in and tried to keep the Bloodline afloat. He brought in Jacob Fatu, an absolute beast of a wrestler known as the Samoan Werewolf, with roots in MLW where he wreaked havoc with unmatched aggression, and Matteo, a fierce but lesser-known enforcer who proved loyal to Solo's new reign. Solo's approach was different. Where Roman led with subtle intimidation and regal command, Solo ruled with brute force and an iron grip. He wasn't trying to earn respect. He demanded it. That difference in approach began to create tension, especially with Fatu, who is no stranger to being the star in his own right. Fatu is a born headliner. With his ties to the legendary Anoa'i family, a devastatingly fast and brutal moveset, and unmatched presence in the ring, he quickly started turning heads. The fans adored him. Chants erupted during every appearance. He was being primed, it seemed, for something greater. But Solo continued to treat him as just another soldier in his army rather than a partner. It was a power struggle waiting to explode. For weeks, the dynamic on SmackDown grew more hostile. Solo would bark commands. Fatu would sneer and stay quiet. Matteo remained Solo's loyal soldier, blindly backing every move. But backstage chatter and fan speculation intensified. People could sense something was off. "Fatu's too big for this," fans tweeted. "Solo's gonna regret underestimating him." And they were right. The boiling point came at Money in the Bank 2025. The event was electric. Held in front of a packed house at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, the MITB ladder match had the crowd on the edge of their seats. Solo Sikoa looked poised to grab the briefcase and claim his shot at gold. But just as his fingers brushed the metallic handle, Jacob Fatu appeared out of nowhere, grabbed his ankle, and yanked him to the mat. The arena went dead silent, then erupted in disbelief. Fatu didn't just interfere. He sent a message. After dragging Solo down, he grabbed a mic and delivered a dagger. "You're not my chief, Solo." That single sentence shattered the illusion of unity. Then Fatu delivered a superkick, followed by a breathtaking moonsault from the ladder, crashing into Solo and the wreckage below. Matteo tried to intervene, but Fatu decimated him with a vicious Samoan drop. No one cared who won the match anymore. The only thing people remembered was Jacob Fatu's betrayal. The fallout was immediate. Solo Sikoa stormed backstage, furious, demanding Fatu return, but it was too late. Fatu had exited through the crowd, leaving carnage and chaos in his wake. Social media exploded. #FatuTurn was trending globally. Some fans called it the ultimate betrayal. Others applauded him for stepping out of Solo's shadow. Regardless of where people stood, one thing was clear. Fatu was done playing backup. He was here to lead. A few days later on SmackDown, The chaos continued. Seth Rollins stood in the ring, gloating about his mighty win, when the lights dimmed and a rumble shook the arena. Then came the swerve. The Shield's iconic music played, sending fans into a frenzy, thinking Roman Reigns was making his return. But it wasn't Roman. Instead, a new monster emerged from the darkness, Hikulio. At 6 feet 8 inches, over 300 pounds, and wrapped in black with red bloodline insignias, Hikulio entered the ring like a predator. The son of Haku and part of the extended Anoa'i family, Hikulio is a wrestling machine with experience in NJPW. His arrival in WWE was shocking and perfectly timed. He stepped into the ring with Rollins and dismantled him. With a thunderous choke slam and a double-handed sit-out powerbomb, Rollins was left unconscious in the center of the ring. As Hikulio stood tall, the Titantron came alive with Jacob Fatu's grinning face. "Solo, you're done," he snarled. "This is just the beginning." The partnership was clear. Fatu and Hikulio had united. And that wasn't all. The drama escalated on Raw. Solo Sikoa and Matteo came out seething. Solo, mic in hand, challenged Fatu directly. "You stabbed me in the back. Get out here and face me." Fatu didn't hesitate. With his signature entrance theme blasting, he entered the arena with swagger, mocking Solo's outrage. "You gave me orders, not respect," he growled. Matteo tried to step in again, but Fatu wasn't alone this time. Out of nowhere, the lights flickered and a hooded figure sprinted in from the crowd. In a flash, he speared Solo Sikoa so hard the ring shook. Matteo was dropped with a snap suplex. Then Hikulio stormed the ring as well, and the three stood tall: Fatu, Hikulio, and the mysterious new ally. The identity of the hooded man is now the hottest mystery in wrestling. Fans spotted tattooed arms, a muscular build, and familiar energy, but no name, no face, no confirmation. Later in the show, the two sides collided again. Solo and JC challenged Fatu's crew, demanding retribution. The match was brutal and short. Fatu speared Solo through the barricade. Hikulio chokeslammed JC onto the apron, and the hooded man delivered a top-rope elbow drop that shattered the announce table and left Solo unconscious. The crowd roared in shock and awe. The message was loud and clear. This wasn't a rebellion. It was a takeover. So what does this all mean? Jacob Fatu has gone rogue. No longer shackled by Solo's rule. He has started building his own faction. With Hikulio, the giant wrecking machine, and the hooded figure, whose reveal could change everything, Fatu is shaping a new dynasty. Some are calling it Bloodline 2.0. Others say it's something entirely new. Speculation around the hooded figure is rampant. Could it be Roman Reigns returning in disguise, reclaiming his spot to reshape the family? Could it be Tamatanga, another fierce Samoan warrior known for his wild intensity? Or maybe it's a shocker like Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn, outsiders who have history with